tool sets.
I love the feel of a sharp chisel through wood. That's what kind of caught me early on. Even in high school, I knew I wanted to work with wood.
He chisels a horse statue.
Carousels was never in a thought, oddly.
In a workshop, Todd switches on a light reflected in brightly painted wooden horses. Todd Goings, 2024 NEA National Heritage Fellow.
For some unknown reason, I don't know why, the carousels are what picked me.
A younger Todd poses with carvings.
Every carousel has its own personality. It feels a certain way, it floats through the air in a certain way. It affects people in a certain way. The decorative carvings, the mechanics of the machine, the gears, the motors, you smell the oils and the grease, the dirt and all that kind of stuff. Popcorn, cotton candy. You're hearing the band organ, the lights and the glitz, and then the people.
A carousel rabbit.
They see their favorite animal or their favorite color, takes them back to a time period that was simpler in their life.
Dozens of horses on racks.
When you put all that together, that makes a carousel a carousel. The craftsmanship brings us to that.
Marion, Ohio. Todd opens a factory door. A sign reads, Carousels and Carvings.
I started my own carousel company in 1993. I've traveled all over the country working on all kinds of carousels.
Todd pieces together a jigsaw template.
I'm fortunate enough to get to see about 20 to 25 a year in varying degrees, from minor adjustments to restoration on the animals, mechanical repairs, moving them around, disassembling them, reassembling, getting them back up and running.
He traces a section of the template on a block of wood.
There was never any books written on how to carve carousel animals,
A jigsaw.
or how to take care of your carousels. So it's really having to figure all that out.
A vintage photo bears the label, First Carousel at Coney Island, New York, 1876.
Carousels in the United States started in the mid-1860s with an imported carousel from Germany. And from that one carousel, everybody started producing carousels. The golden era was the 1920s, when it was kind of at its glory.
Colorful stripes.
From the late 1860s till the late 1920s, there was estimated to be a little over 5,000 to 6,000 carousels in the United States.
Racks of carved horses.
Of those original carousels, we're down to about 150.
In a studio, artisans wear gloves, stripping paint from weathered horses.
To be a good carousel craftsman, you need to really spend time doing restoration, because that's where the true art form lies. The gears and cranks that make all this stuff go up and down and round, that's kind of all hidden by the facades and the figures.
A gray-haired man trims a cylinder.
We just can't go out and get parts and pieces. So that's where we look at restoration of not just the animals, we look at the restoration of the mechanics as a very important element.
A man carries a bar with 1-foot dips at intervals.
I hold in high honor the original carousels, but want to build my own as well and push that art form.
Fitting the bar into brackets on carousel rafters.
You always want what you create to be able to go past you as an individual.
Todd watches the carousel rotate.
That's why I think carousels are bigger than me.
In a photo, Todd helps a little boy hold a chisel. In the workshop, Todd and a young man mark carvings. Kyle Goings.
My dad, he really is the person that a lot of carousels call when they're having problems. Growing up, seeing all the different carousels and being around them, it's a huge part of my life.
Where that is, where this knuckle is here.
My dad's built the company for the last 30 years and been doing all the work to keep, I don't even know how many carousels running at this point. There was never really an expectation that I was going to have to come back and take over. It was more a choice of something that I wanted to do, keep the memories being made.
Todd watches Kyle work a chisel. Todd chisels a horse's head.
You know, what I want to be is just a good woodworker, a good craftsman. trying to carve what's inside of me.
He carries his unfinished horse carving to the rack.
It took me a long time to realize that when I looked around after all the years I had already been in it, that I guess I'm a carousel person. It's not a stepping stone or a building block. It's where I was supposed to be.
Todd switches off the light, then lowers the factory door. In 2024, the National Endowment for the Arts presented Todd Goings the NEA National Heritage Fellowship Award, the highest form of recognition for the folk and traditional arts by the United States government. For more information, visit arts.gov/heritage. Credits include Director-Producer Olivia Marion.